as the hometown heroes, the Los Angeles Valiant, took on the Hangzhou Spark in an intense back-and-forth match that would end up going all the way to Game 5. And I gotta say, this was by far the closest game of the day. Both of these teams are looking great in Week 1.
This was the hardest match for me. I would love to know what the rest of you guys think about this. To just gauge on like what do you learn from a team from a match? Because I didn't really know what to expect from the Valiant. I was quite impressed with them, but then also, you know, the Spark looked really strong as well. Like I can't gauge if I like saw two really good teams play.
I learned to keep your shield up and block shatters. Yeah. That's what I learned.
Or two teams in the middle of the
my biggest takeaway from the Valiant side of things was why are they trying so hard to force a Winston's 3-3 composition? They kept on starting on it with like a very few exceptions. And Fate was always, and I have to repeat this, always forced to switch onto the Reinhardt to actually make it competitive, because every time he started off in a Winston, they lost.
Yeah, it's got a lot to do with Bazzi and Rhea being very good with the peel. I think it has a lot to do. There is actually a reason why you want to play Winston over Ryan Goats, but in this case, it might actually be a case of, you know, Fate just wanting to get aggressive, just to be there in the fight. Look, it was a close match. It went to, you know, that map 5, and I really think that No Smite pulled away from Fate in that last map especially. He looked just incredibly good. There was a couple situations where Fate was just bunny hopping. You know, he bunny hopped one point ever so slightly, and it was a shadow that came straight under his shield. We might even get to see that here, but all throughout the series, these teams played each other close. So if I'm either team, I'm actually happy with this.
This is like not a loss that you feel super bad about.
No, absolutely not. And can we talk about Izayaki?
It looks fantastic.
Dude's a beast.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even just the stats. If you actually compare the stats head to head, he didn't really go ahead in the stats so much. It was more of when he did those big plays. He saved his team so often, I had to stop counting when we said in the back of the room, like, oh, and the team stayed alive because of Izayaki.
Also, he had a lot more damage amplified as a result of Discord Orb. So he was very efficient at applying those, but you can see this is, you know, a bit of No Smite action there on that montage. Fantastic last couple maps. He really broke the Valiant's back on Shrine to end the pool.